Hey, thanks for coming by Tori Magoo 44. Today is the 17th of April. I'm here with Mr. Anonymous, and we are continuing with what is a cult, having to do with the Church of Scientology and any other cult organizations. They pretty much all apply. This is on loaded language, and I'm going to do a little demonstration with Mr. Anonymous. Is that okay with you? Okay, cool. So Mr. Anonymous, I'm going to pretty much ask him some questions and use the loaded language. This is on loaded language as far as what is a cult. And Scientology definitely has it. So here you go. Hey, Mr. Anonymous, how you doing? Not so good? You're downtown today? What's going on? All right. I'm really sorry to hear that. All right, hang on. Let me just show these guys what the tone scale is. Hang on. Okay, so in Scientology, this is one of the things you learn early on. They have what's called a tone scale, and all of us are on this tone scale. Now, it's not that the tone scale is bad in a way, because people do operate on, they are pretty much in different emotional tone scales and talk in different emotional tone scales, all the way from really, really enthusiastic, all the way down to grief, all the way down to fear, all the way down to, just all kinds of things. But Hubbard really took it to a different level. And, in the beginning, it was just a little tone scale. It was just a few basic tone scales, and I liked it. But then he came, in Science of Survival, in the back, he has what's called the Chart of Human Evaluations. And it's awful for me, because I have epilepsy, and part of one of the worst and most insidious tone levels of all, he said, was 1.1, which is covert hostility. And he put all gay people and all people with chronic illness in that tone level, saying we're all 1.1, which is ridiculous. It's totally insane. But I'm going to show you. These are all the tone levels. See, here's the tone scale. And it starts with, what do you have? Serenity of beingness, right? And it goes down, 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 down. The reason I'm showing it to you also is because you guys that pick it, this is really, so you get it over here into anxiety, and they all have numbers. See, there's 1-1, covert hostility, on, down, 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 down. Now let's look on the second page, because this is the expanded tone scale. And look here, because this is really where the Sea Org members and staff members and even Scientologists are now. Look at it, hiding. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom, hiding. That is what they're into. They hide. You know it. They all run inside. They can't talk to you. I've asked Tim, what are you doing? Who used to be a friend of mine. And he's like, that's hiding, Tim. And you know it. It's really low on the tone scale. Okay, so there's the tone scale. So Mr. Anonymous is pretty downtoned. So now I'm going to ask him some other stuff. Okay, so are you working with WOGs now? You are? Oh, no. And let me guess, they're antagonistic, right? So you're PTS to them? Oh, Mr. Anonymous, I told you not to do that. Okay, so basically, WOGs, they call anybody who isn't a Scientologist. Antagonistic WOGs are people that don't like Scientology. So that would make Mr. Anonymous a potential trouble source, because he's connected to somebody that's antagonistic to Scientology. So now we're going to send you to ethics, and you can find out, exactly what condition you're in. What condition are you in? Oh, no. Mr. Anonymous, you're in doubt? Oh, my God. I got to get him to ethics right away. So now Mr. Anonymous would be sent to ethics, and he would say he's in doubt. He's not sure if he wants to stay in Scientology. It's a pretty low condition in Scientology. So you literally have to decide which group you're a part of. Are you part of Scientology, or are you part of something else? You can't be both. Like Tom Cruise said, you're either in or you're out, right? And that's doubt. That's where you come out of that. And it's really kind of BS when you think about it, because doubt, when you think of any great scientist, of course they use doubt to look at both sides, right? But in a cult, can't do it. No way. Nope, wouldn't happen. So I'm just looking at more. Here's the Chart of Human Evaluations. Oh, God. Look at all these scales. There's just all kinds of stuff that they pigeonhole people with. All right, so we're going to go on with loaded language. Okay, so now you went to ethics. Are you better? You're better? Okay, good. So you're uptone, you're upstat. Okay, so uptone would be higher on the tone levels. So you're uptone now, you're feeling better. And upstat means his statistics are up. Meaning this week he's doing better than he was last week. So now your stats are up. That's good. I'm really proud of you. You're really good, Mr. Anonymous. You're doing wonderful. You're a good Scientologist. You know we're going to clear planet Earth, right? And you're part of it. You're responsible for it. We're counting on you. That's right. They're always counting on us, the people. Or when you're in. I'm pretending like we're in. So when people are in, they're always counting on us. But then when they screw up, like what happened with me, I was on OT7. David Miscavige announced, while I was on OT7, we've completely trained the OT7s wrong. That's why they're screwed up. Now you would think if they trained us wrong, and I was on it for 7 years, paying for it for 7 years, going twice a year, paying thousands of dollars in debt, and now they send me to the registrar to pay more and more money. No way. Ain't gonna do it. Anyway, it goes on and on and on. Here's my mother with her new car, right? That would be considered upstat. Here's Oprah, considered upstat, right? Doing good. Here's me. Here's one of my old pictures of me. Upstat, right? Looking good, skinny. If you're overweight, downstat, not good. Now, there's a lot of Scientologists that are overweight, but that's the old contradictory thing where they just kind of shove it in the closet because they don't really want to talk about it, because a lot of them are, because it doesn't work, right? Look at Kirsty. I mean, she didn't get, if she lost weight, it was not because of Scientology. It wasn't. And she'll never say it was, because it wasn't. They don't have any tech for that. They don't have any tech for a lot of things. They say they do, and they sell you they do, but whether they do or not is another thing. And loaded language is a big part of it, because it keeps you conformed, it keeps you in the Truman Show. And after a while, really, that's all you can talk to. I mean, you're so inundated. I had been using their language for 30 years. When I escaped out, my friends who'd been out for 20 years would drive me around, and I'd be talking away, and my girlfriend would say, all right, what does DevT mean? In real language. And it was hard to explain. It really was. It's basically stuff on an executive's lines that should not be on an executive's lines. That's what DevT is. Diverted traffic. But it's way more in Scientology and too long to explain. But anyway, she would stop me on everything. I'd say, he has so much high ARC. Wait a minute, say that in English. What does that mean? Well, they like each other. Okay, good. That works. But, it was just like on and on and on. And after a while, it does keep you conformed in the group. It does keep you feeling like you're, keeping up and you're part of it. And it's exciting at first. After a while, it's just the way it is. And like I told Andreas when I first woke up, it was like, I don't know anyone that I can talk to. No one. I can't talk to Scientologists. I don't have any old friends. I mean, I disconnected from everybody. Not like written a disconnection or something, but they were just out of my life because everybody I knew were Scientologists. So he was really the first person that I met. I met him, and he's from Norway. It was pretty amazing to meet somebody on the internet, and he helped me, and the rest is history. If you don't know my escape story, type in the search engine here, escape. It's a 10-part series I made on how I woke up and escaped out. It's pretty cool. So anyway, there is loaded language in every single cult. There's loaded language in in society in general. But cults have a different thing where it really constricts you and keeps you within that, and that's all you can use, and you're expected to know that. And check out the dictionary they have for Scientology. I mean, it used to be a little teeny skinny one, and it's grown into this huge. And this is just the tech dictionary. Then they also have an admin dictionary for the administrative management side of it. It's unbelievable, their lingo. It really is. So if you're in and you hear this, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to tell you this, I tell it every time. Leaving is nothing more than walking across the street. You feel like it's like jumping off a cliff 1,000 feet high. It's not. It's nothing more than walking across the street. On one side, you walk across to the other, you are free. That's it. Pick up a phone, call your friends, call your family, call me, call anybody. But get out. Take your life back. Don't keep giving it to them. You know it doesn't work. You know it's a lie. You know David Miscavige is full of it. And if you don't, read, look, listen, learn, leave, right? Get out. Bail while you still can. I've been saying that for 11 years now, and way too many people have died during this 11 years that shouldn't have. They're way too young. Okay? So do. Take back your life. And to all of you that are helping expose it, I thank you greatly. And to Mr. Anonymous, good job! Time to go. We love you. Bye-bye. Peace out.